I'm with Lawrence. Now, this whole shindig, it's down to you, isn't it?
Not just me, but the other people I organised it with, they made the rest of it happen. So I just got the venue, really. So.
And so is there a sort of an avid Cubers society at Leicester Uni?
There's a Speedcubing society. There's about 26 members, so it's quite popular considering it's such a niche sort of thing to do.
Sounds great. And really, it's just a really nice atmosphere with sort of family feel to the place.
Friendly, and everyone's rooting for each other. No, there's friendly competition, but there's no bitter rivalries or anything like that.
I'm with Adam and Tom, and so you guys are about to enter the blindfolded 3x3x3. Is that right?
Yep. It's a tough event, but it's probably one of my favourites.
So how do you solve a Rubik's Cube without being able to see it?
There is a method. It's not the same as solving it normally. Some people do it differently. Personally, I do it with a series of numbers and letters and associating colours. 12 edges, I count in 4s, 3 sets of 4. Cool. It's everyone has their own way of doing it.
So how do you solve your cube?
Well, I do it pretty similarly, like using letters. And I use the 3 sets of 4 to make 12 because there's 12 edges. And very slightly different solving method, but I think same memorising method with letters and stuff. Yeah.
And how does time compare? So how fast could you solve a 3x3x3 if you can, just normal seeing it?
Normally, I do it in an average 16 seconds. And
how about you, Tom?
16 as well.
And so then, but blindfolded, how does that impact? Obviously, it's a completely different challenge, but...
Different challenge, absolutely. I do it in about 2:30,
And how about you?
I'm about 2 minutes with about a minute memo and a minute solving, so yeah.
Cool, well, I'll let you get back to your practicing, and good luck. Good luck for the blindfolded.
Thanks.
So I'm with the Coplin family. Have you been all competing, or is it just a few of you?
Two of us.
Me and Joseph.
So you and Joseph, and in which categories?
Both of us doing the 3x3, and then I'm also doing the one-handed soon.
And so do you do this at home? So is this something you've had in the family for a while?
I guess for a year or two, maybe. Yeah. It's sort of become a bit of a hobby. We started collecting them and learning how to solve them and everything. It's the family activity for some of us, anyway.
And how did you discover that it was more than just a toy? That there are these big events like this? There's great sense of community here, isn't it?
It's lovely. Yeah, it is really nice. I guess we found out about it through the internet, really, through things like YouTube, and discovering that there are communities of people that whose lives revolve around all this kind of stuff, and then watching the incredibly fast solves on internet and blindfold solving and solving with the feet and all that kind of thing is quite inspiring. And
you got quite a collection of different cubes here. Are these all yours, or are they? So they're different sizes. This is that's a 6x6.
Biggest is 7x7.
It's the biggest one we've
got, anyway. That's sort of curved.
Curved.
So what other ones have you got?
Dodecahedron. It's called a a mega minx rather. Which
a mega
minx.
And so do your friends do cubing from school, or is it just you and your friendship?
I'm the only one in the school who can solve it.
And do you do other things as a family? Like, do you play video games or other board games, or?
Yeah, we play lots of board games. What's your favourite board game, Joe?
Monopoly.
You like Monopoly?
Yeah.
We like, what else we like? We've got this game called Millborn. Do you know that? It's a French game. It's really good fun.
French game, yeah.
Cool. So are you still to play? You've still got your competitions, your heats coming up?
One by one. Sorry, one by one?
One by one. I could do that one.
Anyone can do that one, yeah. The one-handed 3x3 is coming up soon, and then we're done.
Okay, cool. Well, I better leave you to your practicing. Thanks a lot. Cheers. Tom and Brandon, you're fresh off the finals. You did okay. How did you feel it went?
I can't really say anything good about my performance in the finals, so I just won't say anything.
Okay. And is that how it goes sometimes with cubing? Is it catching the moment, or how does it work?
Yeah, it sometimes depends on the conditions. Like sometimes it's a little bit cold and then your hands sort of freeze up, or I don't know. Maybe I'm just using that as my excuse. But anyway, sometimes you just have off days, and that was so today wasn't my day. But
is there lots of familiar faces for you too?
Yeah, I actually love these competitions because there's a lot of people here that I only speak to online normally, so I get to meet them after many months of only being able to talk to them online. So.
Now I noticed you had a little old Game Boy original Game Boy Classic. I'm a bit of a fan of the Game Boy.
Oh, really?
Do you play video games as well, or is it just cubing?
I actually don't. It's just Tetris, actually.
Yeah. Quite a lot of young children watching the channel. If they saw you competing today, wanted to get into cubing themselves, what would your advice be for them?
There's no really specific technique. You can learn all the methods on the internet. If you're not planning on getting too fast, you can learn a sort of simple method just to be able to solve it, and that's also quite fun. So it depends on the person, or it depends what they want to do. or how far they want to take Speedcubing.
Yeah,
And if
cool.
they get really into it, then yeah, just practice away as much as you want and see where it takes you.
So as you can see from our time at the UK Rubik's Championships, we got quite into it. I brought back a little Rubik's Cube for myself. I'm going to get practicing. So I hope you enjoyed that. We'll be back with more Family Gamer TV soon.